Hi there, my name is Mike. Today I'm going to be talking about cities and urban naturalization and the benefits they can bring to our lifestyles. So, urban naturalization is an ecologically based approach to landscape management that seeks to restore environmental integrity into the urban landscape through use of plant species native to the region. Natural landscapes are inherently low maintenance, self-renewing, and can help foster a new relationship of urban environmental stewardship. Connected naturalized areas can also help restore landscape functions within and between a surrounding ecosystem. Naturalization has many ecological and environmental, educational, recreational, and economic benefits associated with its application. Naturalizations bring beauty to the city, conserve local native plants, provide habitat for wildlife, improves air quality, reduces urban heat island effects, and increases human health by providing outdoor recreation. There's been a rising trend in naturalizations projects all across Canada. In this video, we will be discussing some of the possible naturalization projects that could be incorporated in cities around our area. We will highlight some benefits of naturalization projects, specific issues in cities that naturalization can combat, and where previous projects have been implemented and their success. Some projects implemented will be wildlife corridors, green infrastructure, increasing natural integrity in manicured lawns, and reusing underutilized areas into urban green spaces. The Wildlife Corridor project is meant to link wildlife habitat which joins two or more larger areas of similar wildlife habitat through the urban ecosystem. Corridors are critical for the maintenance of ecological processes, including and allowing for the movement of animals and the growing of their populations. Immigration of wildlife will support genetic flow, increase species diversity, abundance, and enhance the overall chance of a species population to survive in these connected patches and to spread throughout the urban landscape. Many species are blocked off or trapped by urban or infrastructure in urban ecosystems. Incorporating natural corridors could provide wildlife the ability to escape from predators or even escape an area quickly from natural disasters such as a flood or a wildfire. Many believe wildlife is the only beneficiary to these corridors. There are many ecological processes such as water cycling, nutrient cycling, or forest succession that are usually not mentioned in the benefits of corridors that get unnoticed but will greatly benefit the environment from the creation of these corridors. The environmental benefits of corridors come from those functions that improve the condition of the watershed. Environmental benefits provided by corridors consist of reduced flooding, reduced soil erosion, improved water quality, increased water quantity, groundwater recharge, bank stabilization, and improved air quality, as well as improved habitat for terrestrial and aquatic species. Perhaps the most important social benefits are the environmental services corridors provide. After all, clean air, an adequate supply of clean water, and productive farm, forest, and rangelands are all essential to life, including humans. Other significant social benefits that corridors provide including outdoor recreation, education, and aesthetics. Outdoor recreation has always been a significant part of American social life. In today's society, demands for outdoor recreation are increasing. Much of the demand is focused on the recreational opportunities corridors can afford. The linear configuration of corridors makes them well suited for a variety of recreational activities, especially trail-oriented sports. Rich in species diversity and typically accessible remnant, riparian, and regenerated corridors are ideally suited to outdoor education. Trails and corridors lend themselves to a variety of formal and self-guided interpretive nature programs and educational experiences, including natural history, environmental science, and taxonomy. For example, human activity has eaten its way into Germany's last remaining patches of wilderness. Autobahns, major roads, and canals block the paths of wild animals. Residential and commercial areas seal off forests and meadows, and farmland chops up habitats in the tiny islands too small for many animals to raise their young, hide, or hunt. And mankind's thirst for development is far from being quenched, as dozens of hectares of land are being sealed off every day with roads, construction sites, and shopping centers. Nature needs to be able to access these corridors. Vertical forests are a model for a sustainable residential building, a project for urban reforestation that contributes to the restoration of the environment and urban biodiversity without having to expand the city. Vertical forests have an appealing aesthetic qualities that contribute to a beautiful urban landscape, which can change their form in each season depending on the types of plants that are involved. The creation of a number of vertical forests in the city will be able to create a network of environmental corridors, which will give life to the main parks in the cities, bringing the green space of avenues and gardens and connecting various spaces of spontaneous vegetation growth for many species of wildlife to use. This increase in biodiversity helps us set up an urban ecosystem where different kinds of vegetation create a vertical environment which can also be colonized by birds, animals, and insects. Vertical forest helps to build a microclimate and filter dust particles which are always present in the urban environment. The diversity of plants help to create humidity and absorb CO2 and dust, produces oxygen and protects people's houses from the sun's rays and from sound pollution. For example, Milan in Italy is one of the most polluted cities in Europe. Despite attempts to limit traffic in order to reduce exhaust emissions, and the city continues to have a major smog problem. This pollution is what inspired architect Stefano Borini to begin his creative project to date, constructing a pair of towers known as Bosco Verticale, which contribute to a lush urban forest and battles the smog by increasing air quality. The two towers house a combined total of 900 trees, as well as 5,000 shrubs and 11,000 other plants. Trees grow on the edges of the tower, countless balconies, and a complex irrigation system sustains plant growth. They reuse the water in the building to feed the vibrant foliage. The vertical forest creates a purifying natural presence within the surrounding city without infringing on the surrounding land. 400 condominiums are contained inside the towering green structure, and being in such close proximity to living, breathing nature offers definite benefits to all the residents that live there. The two towers in Milan have already inspired other countries such as Australia, South Korea, and China. So overall, in Canada, government has to assist municipalities in starting their urban naturalization projects and to incorporate naturalization into their official plans, policies, environmental programs, and operating procedures. A collaborative effort from land use planners, park managers, landscape architects, ecologists, and other professionals that work and build in cities need to achieve the successful completion of these projects and goals. Naturalization can also be used as a tool for sustainable landscape management and by cities to influence positive change in the way municipalities value the role of nature in the city and how citizens value nature in the city. I hope you enjoyed our video. It's been great making it. Have a great day.